first tonight at 5:30 from the Target 12 investigators, the operators of a secret drug lab blamed for a 5-alarm mill fire won't get any jail time.
And both men were sentenced on federal charges, and only Eyewitness News was there. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau broke the drug lab story 3 years ago and has been tracking it ever since. He's got the details about what happened today.
This was one of the first BHO cases in Rhode Island, and it's tied to a Providence fire that was seen for miles. Christopher White said very little outside the courtroom, but inside cried as he apologized during the sentencing. It was almost 3 years ago when a 5-alarm fire took down an 86,000 square foot building on Kinsley Avenue in Providence. As first reported by Target 12 about a week after the fire, the remnants of a drug lab that was producing the marijuana derivative known as butane hash oil was found in the rubble. White had owned an indoor plant growing equipment operation in a building connected to the mill, and this was one of several fires caused around the state and country blamed on the highly flammable process of making BHO. White received 2 years probation, mandatory drug testing, and a total of 200 hours of community service. Graham Marshall faced similar charges connected to the drug lab and fire, and also received 2 years probation and 200 hours of community service, but fewer conditions than White. Marshall did not speak in court, but talked briefly afterwards.
The judge was very fair, very understanding.
Federal Judge John J. McConnell Jr. said he took into consideration the fact that both men were first-time offenders who did something stupid, adding he didn't think prison time was appropriate. In July of 2015, a fire connected to a BHO case was blamed for killing a South Kingstown teenager. A hearing on that federal trial is scheduled for later this month. With the Target 12 investigators, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
The Target 12 investigators are always looking to uncover news. If you want to send a tip or report government waste, call our tip line at 228-1763 or email us at target12@wpri.com.